Now in part 3 of our family tea time for tea rooms, we're going to be focusing on two things: events and classes. Now I'm using the word events here to make a distinction between classes. Because events really are outside your normal day. These are based on a theme. My suggestions are based on themes that you can use extravagant decorations or minimal decorations, but you probably have a special menu, and you would sell these events in advance so that there's a chance for this to become an annual tradition and a family tradition. Oftentimes, these events can also help you get local PR. Now, the goal with family tea time events are to move away from children's tea parties into events that an adult accompanies a child parent or grandparent, and the holiday tea events are probably the best example of this, when you can take that winter season and have Nutcracker, Sugar Plum Fairy, Santa Claus, Hanukkah with a dreidel, or Kwanzaa. There are many, many more. Your imagination can go wild. I think choose the kind of events that you feel most drawn to and that are most appropriate for your community. And of course, the 4 big holidays where you can really get into decorating and creating unique menus for families with generations of multiple ages are Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, and Christmas. Now, I hear many tea room owners say that Mother's Day is almost as big for them as the holiday season. Father's Day, of course, not so much, but it's a really great time for you to create a unique event that could get you a lot of publicity, even though it's small. Now, Grandparents' Day became a national holiday in 1978. It is every year in September, the Sunday after Labor Day. I'm putting family birthday parties in just sort of as a placeholder here. There are a lot of ways to celebrate birthdays. What I mean specifically is that you might have a young child that would have a birthday party for children, but you're multi-generational, the time when grandparents and aunts and uncles might want to come would be a great event for you to host in a tea room. I'm going to list Sweet 16 separately because I've heard from several different tea room owners that one of their real delights is when they find a girl that's had her birthday party when she was 5 there, and then she has her Sweet 16, and then they find that they're doing a wedding shower and a baby shower and anniversary events. And I think this is where the whole concept of family tea time kind of gets traction, and the loyalty of a family having a relationship with a local tea business becomes very, very strong, has the potential to become very strong. Most tea rooms think of tea tastings as being loose leaf teas from different countries of origin, but there's no reason that you can't have an herbal tea tasting that's great for all ages. Now, classes differ from events because this is really a time when you and your staff relate to your customers from an area of expertise. You're sharing something that you have developed as a special talent. You're sharing the information that you've accumulated just from your experience in the tea world, and especially your creativity. Your classes are a chance for your customers to separate their special event that they enjoy in your tea room with what they learn from you that they can take home to their families and the information they use at home. Arts and craft classes are a good example. You can have everything from tea dyeing to tea painting to paper mache to tea bag folding. There are a lot of great ideas here. And you might just want to share your special tips and tricks for how to give a big kids' tea party at home. Moving on from children's parties, I bet you have some great suggestions for how to give a multi-generational tea party and get everyone involved. Your area of specialty might be in how to throw a great tea party on a budget. Your bag of tricks might be filled with ways to make tea time especially easy. Or you'll focus on how to make tea time fun. There are lots of wonderful things in the tea world, like flowering teas, but it may also be something as simple as how to engage your children in the kitchen. There are a couple of wonderful books. One is A Tea Party in Your Cupboard by Marilyn Miller, and another, Celtic Tea with Friends by Elizabeth Knight, that can become a class very quickly and easily for your customers that you can have a lot of fun teaching. Your class on tea to go, tea in the outdoors, can be everything from the menu to the tea to some great places that in your own community. If you've ever spent any time in a nursing home, you've probably seen the hard work that activity directors have to go through, and you may have experienced the problem of taking children to visit relatives. I think tea time and learning how to take a tea to into an assisted living facility can really help families over two problems. One is, of course, having something for young children to do, and the other is helping out the staff there, coming up with some good activities that are just really pleasing for the residents. Mommy and Me cooking classes can just be a great morning, a great way to help some young mothers and learn some techniques for cooking fun foods. Now, a family weight loss program with tea might surprise some of your customers, but you can show that you can have sweetened tea without sugar and add fruit and protein snacks, healthy snacks that aren't really rich and calorie-laden. Now, I think tea for boys is something that we could all pay a little bit more attention to. The idea that tea parties are for girls only or for ladies only is a thing that is an idea that's changing very quickly. To talk about a tea lifestyle, especially when it concerns the family, I think we're talking about experiences that are memorable, that are really easy, that are fun, and that are healthy. And you can go a long way to bringing this kind of information to your customers. Now, I know how difficult it is for anyone running a tea business to take the time to plan special events. So it might be the best thing for you to seek out people in your community that would like to come into your place of business and teach a class in your setting and bring in a lot of their own clientele and split some of that work with